Hi, welcome to Nancy's English class. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. You can also follow me on Facebook for more materials. Link to my Facebook page is in the comments. In this video, I am going to explain how to do the spelling for past tense verbs. So the basic rule for spelling past tense verbs is to add ed. For example, need becomes needed. We add ed. Turn becomes turned. We add ed. And watch becomes watched. We add ed. But we have some other rules that we need to follow. First rule, if the verb ends in the letter E, we just need to add the letter D. We do not need to add another E with it. So, for example, live. Notice the last letter in live is E. We will just add the letter D. It becomes lived. Love ends in E. We will add D. Becomes loved. Bake ends in the letter E, and we will add D. Becomes baked. Another rule is if the verb ends in a vowel and the letter Y, we will add ED. But first, what is a vowel? Vowels are the letters A, E, I, O, U. So if the last two letters of the verb is a vowel and the letter Y, we will add ED. For example, stay. We have the vowel A and the letter Y. So we will add ED. Stayed. Play, vowel and Y, A-Y. We will add ED. Pray, again, the vowel A and the letter Y, we just add ED, becomes prayed. The next rule, if the verb ends in a consonant and the letter Y, we change to the Y to an I and add ED. So what is a consonant first, right? We know the vowel is A, E, I, O, U. So consonants are letters that are not the vowels. So for example, B, C, D, those are consonants, right? So let's look at some examples. Try. R is a consonant and the last letter is Y. So we change the Y to an I and add ED. The verb becomes tried in the past tense. Notice there is no letter I. Cry. We take off the Y and add IED. This becomes cried. Empty. We have T as a consonant, the Y. We take off the Y and add IED. The verb is now emptied. Another rule is if we have a verb that has one syllable, ending in a single vowel and one consonant, we will double the last consonant and add ED. Oh my gosh, what does that mean? Well, let's break it down. Let's go through each of these rules, okay? So first is one syllable. What is a syllable, first of all, right? A syllable is how many beats are in a word. So let's look at some examples. Act is one syllable. Drive and shop, also one syllable. So let's listen. Act. Just one beat, one hand clap. Act. Drive. One beat, one hand clap. And shop. One beat, one hand clap. Let's look at the word invite. Invite has two syllables. Invite. That's two syllables. Open is also two syllables. Open. Open. Two syllables. Organize. How many syllables is organize? If you said 3, that is correct. Organize. 3 syllables, right? For this rule, we want to look at verbs that are only one syllable. So, not invite, open, or organize. We will ignore those verbs. Okay? Now, let's look at the next rule, ending in a single vowel and one consonant. We know vowels are letters A, E, I, O, U, and consonants are all the other letters. So we're looking at the last 2 letters is a vowel and a consonant. So let's look at some of these verbs. We have act, drive, and shop. Act, last 2 letters is C and T. Is this a vowel and consonant? No. So we cannot use this rule for act. Drive, last 2 letter is V and E. Is this a vowel and consonant? No. It is a consonant and a vowel, so we cannot use this rule. Shop. OP is the last 2 letters. Can we use this rule? It's a vowel and a consonant. The answer is yes, we can. So for shop, we will follow this rule of doubling the last consonant and adding ed. All right. So let's look at some examples, other verbs that we can follow this rule. Shop, we know, it's one syllable, ends with a vowel and a consonant, so we will double the last consonant and add ed. So we're doubling the consonant, we add another p and add ed. Another verb is nod. It's one syllable, ends with one vowel and one consonant. We will double the last consonant and add ed. So we have 2 D's and ed. Plan. We have a vowel and a consonant for the last 2 letters. We will double the N and add ed. So we have 2 N's right here. Here is another rule. 2 syllables, stress on the second syllable, ending with one consonant. So we double the last consonant and add ed. Again, another long rule. So what does it mean? Let's break it down so we can understand this rule. First is 2 syllables. We know that the syllables are the counts or the beats for the words. So let's look at some verbs and count their syllables. Invite. How many syllables does invite have? If you said 2, that is correct. We have invite, 2 syllables. Open is also 2 syllables. Open. What about organize? How many syllables? If you said 3, that is correct. Organize. Organize is 3 syllables. So, we cannot follow this rule for this verb. Prefer. How many syllables does prefer have? 2 is correct. Prefer. 2 syllables. All right. So that's the first part. We need verbs that have 2 syllables. The next part, stress on the second syllable. So stress means that this is the part of the word that is pronounced a little bit louder and a little bit longer. So let's look at these verbs that we have. All of these verbs, invite, open, and prefer, have 2 syllables. But where is the stress? Right? Invite, the stress is on the second syllable. Invite. So we have it soft and then loud. Invite. So stress is on the second syllable. Open. Open. Stress is on the first syllable. So it's loud and then soft. Open. Open. Prefer. Prefer. Stress is on the second syllable for prefer. So for this rule, we cannot use open to follow these rules. Invite and prefer, we can. All right. Last part. Ending with 1 consonant. So let's look at the last letters. Invite, the last letter is an E. This is a vowel. So, not this word. Prefer is an R, just 1 consonant, just the letter R. So, this one is okay. So let's put it all together. 2 syllables, stress on the second syllable, ending with 1 consonant. We double the last consonant and add ED. So, preferred, we have double R, ED. Committed, double T, ED. And those are the rules to follow for our regular past tense verbs. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Facebook for more videos and more information about learning English.